Hey guys, hey, wanted to go ahead and put out a video for this upcoming week and wanted to focus as I've been looking at some patterns of some opportunities with some of the stocks that we look at. And this is a breakout pattern on a downward channel or a sideways channel, as many of the stocks that we focus on as we focus on um, stocks that have not quite hit all the institutions yet, but are good companies with great technology, a great future ahead of them, and they are breaking out of their channels. And so, wanted to talk about a few of them. The one that I have listed right now, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make this a little bit bigger as well. I think that might help. Okay, so looking at this, we have a channel that broke out. I can go ahead and draw this trend line right here. Boom. And the lower part is right there. Boom. Okay. So came down. Here's, they call this a reverse flag, where it's got this long, almost a stick, and then you've got this flag or this downward channel as it's going. So it broke out above this channel right here. Now notice down here, this is your volume. Anytime stock breaks out, you want it to break out in an increase of volume and be higher than the average. The more volume above the average, the better. So we like to see that right there on this big green up day, this bullish day right there. Okay, so it broke out. Now the question is it going to stay above it, or is it going to slide back down? So it has went sideways a little bit, came down just a tad, and then is busted up above. It's above 100 right now, which is good. That was an area of resistance right here, and then it came back down. 100 is a solid number. So now we could say it's been above 100 for a couple of days. It actually came and tested 100 right here on Thursday and bounced right back up. So what to do with lemonade is, let's say 105 would be a good sell to open put if that's what you decide to do. 105 would be a good entry point for Monday. Lemonade is good. It's going to be giving you a good percentage, in between 2 to 3% return on your investment for just 1 week. Not bad. Okay, that's the number one pick for this week. Okay, another good pick is Fubo. Okay, I'll go ahead and pull up Fubo. Again, this trending channel. Let me go ahead and mark this. Right there. All right. Okay. So you have this trending channel. You have this rise up, and then it's coming down, and it finally broke out. As you can tell, look at this high volume right there. It broke out, and then it was, well, is it actually going to stay above, or is it going to come back down? It did come down one day and then went sideways for a bit, and then it finally decided to take off, staying above 20, going up there. It's hit 30. It's had some resistance. It's gone right back up, right around 30 right now. So I would like to see Fubo move above 30. If it moves above 30, then I would say jump in. I would also say you would actually jump in, and if you did a sell to open put, it would be at 30. Or if it does come down a bit, I could even see you doing a sell to open put with a 27 um, strike price and jumping in. But I like Fubo. I think this thing's got legs to continue to go up. So that's an opportunity. Obviously, if you see it take a sharp turn downward, then that's not a good sign. We always I would probably hold off to see if it's going to be coming down, but we do like Fubo. Uh, Another one I want to talk with you about is Neo. Neo is in the driver's seat, no pun intended, for China. They really have a good electric vehicle position in China. And once again, you see this channel, kind of the same thing as Lemonade, right? Where you've got this channel and it just broke out and you have an increase in volume right there. Volume was 101 million. You can tell 101 million. The average volume is 75. Okay, so that's a good chunk above. And then it came and tested a little bit, but has stayed above and continues to rise. So what I'd like to see for Neo is staying above that 45. And then if it stays above 45 on Monday, then I would enter it on Monday and do a sell to open put with 45 being the strike price. That's something that you can do. Okay, let's do another one. D-Dog. It's always good to talk about D-Dog. All right, so D-Dog, let's go ahead and put this one in right here. Let's draw this lower trend line. And then let's start it right there. Okay. So D-Dog, again, reverse flag where it came down and now it gone up, came down again, came up, and now it's kind of been fighting to break through. It actually broke through right here with an increase of volume. So this one's not as strong, it's not as obvious, just because the volume didn't break through right where the support was. It's almost as if it's almost as if you would move this up here, to have it go ahead and touch this one instead of touching this one right there. But that is being subjective. Typically, you'll just do the next high and go down like this. Anyway, so you have an increase in volume. The thing I do like about this is your rise in the RSI. This movement's just gaining momentum. So with D-Dog, I'm saying let's hope that it stays above 95 for support. 95 would be the support. It has an increase in volume right there. So that's where I like that. Okay. Essie, once again, these are all good stocks that have seen an increase in volume and has made them attractive in jumping in. This is a sideways channel, as you can tell. Boom. Oh, let's It's kind of right there, isn't it? You could even almost say, well, this is the end right here of that downward movement, and you could almost pull it up this way. So that's probably a little bit more realistic. So if we look back at a year of this, oh, it doesn't have a year's worth of information, but that's where I would say the upward trend is obviously what we care about the most, is breaking through that support, and we see that it did. It broke through that support. Increase in volume, it's not the best. It needs to stay up above 275 in order for us to move forward with this one. So, this one, once again, is not as powerful. We do like the RSI on this one as well, though. So that's always a plus that it's got that in its favor. But this one you'd want to watch out, as it might fall back into the channel, right? And then you would have a downward swing. I mean, this channel goes from 275 down to 200. So do you want to risk that, or would you rather be safe, have it come up, maybe retrace back down, and then bounce off 275 for support and head back up again? That's more of the play that we like to see. Okay. All right. CrowdSource. Oh, excuse me, CrowdStrike. Here we go, a breakout of the side channel with an increase in volume. So if you draw your trend lines, you've got your side channel trend line there. I like this. I think that's more where it's been bouncing off support right here, and then there, and then there. So as you can tell, boom, big heavy volume day. Wow, twice as much volume on that day. Busted up through, and then it was okay. Is it going to stay up above? Yep. Next day, stayed up above. So I'd be curious to know what it does on Monday. This could be a good one. I would say if it stays up above the high of was 232. So if it can stay up above 230, then that's a good one. And that would be your strike price, would be right at if you wanted to do a sell to open put right at 230. And again, this is all about trying to get a good 2 to 3% return on your investment in just 7 days. Doing these are all sell to open position opportunities that will expire on this coming Friday. I believe that's the 18th. So keep that in mind as a way to help make some cash flow, especially if the market's going somewhat sideways. Like there's many analysts that portray the market to go sideways for a bit right now. But this is just a nice way to make some premiums on some good stocks. So anyway, that's my wrap for today. Hope you guys have a great week, and let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.